We are live. Let me refresh this thing. Make sure we are good. Make sure you can hear me, see me. And there we go. No echo, nothing. What's up, everybody? Let me see who's here. Demand misinformation in hand. Rory Matt, Manny Fresh, Hustle Crow, Sneaker Pickers, Kehoe, Select Goods, my boy. Dapper Fanatic, thank you again for the baby gifts. Really appreciate it. Wasn't expecting anything like that. Came in, definitely be useful. And thank you again. Let me see. Sneaker Picker sold a pair of Shocks Turbo Live Strong. New in box for $70 yesterday. eBay still on fire. Southtown Finds. Baker Brand, what's up? All right, more people coming in. Let me get this thing situated. We have a lot of things to talk about today. Number one, Hustleby is not here. He will be here via a soundbite. So he is in Las Vegas right now for a boss seller remix, I think, for a conference thing. And then the boy's so busy, he goes to SneakerCon Dallas right after that. So he's on a roll right now. And so we'll talk about that. Hustle be out of town. Super Mario, we saw the preview. What do we think? Draymond Green going on rampage on teammates. We saw that video as well. Nike banning resellers is another topic. A lot of things to get to today. All right. Kevin from Lakeland, Florida. Retrospective gear. That's my boy right there. PT Hunter. Crazy news today. Everyone freaking out. We will talk about that. Paola Ortiz. What's up? Dapper. Appreciate that. Mendez Finds. Packing up some eBay sales right now as we speak. SA. eBay took off for me. There we go. And Palma. Let me see. Nike, banning resellers. Trackstar. Super Mario movie. Yep, Sneaker Pickers. Josh Leva, what's up? Not enough time today to go through everything. PT Hunter. All right, so let's see. What do we start off with? Let's start off with, you know what? I was gonna go with the reseller thing first, but Stevie D, what's up? Yes, sir. Mr. Root, there he is. I don't know what to do with the hair. I'm gonna keep growing it and see what we do. This is like day 3 or 4, and I don't know. We'll see how long. Well, I can't keep it on forever. I have to get it redone, but. Jets dropping 40 Sneaker Pickers. Out of all days. Hustle being out here, solo show. We're going to talk about Jets right now. Turning into Iverson. Let me see. Mullet. There we go. Hair looks good. Trackstar, appreciate that. Nike trying to ban me from sneakers. L's. Josh Leva. 100% A-Trade and Hustle. What's up? Okay. Number one. Dirty punch from Draymond. I gotta say that. Teammates, that's not a good look. Who saw that video? that was wild. And he's actually suspended. Not or fined, not suspended. So okay. How's baby stuff? Hope things are good. Oh, sis gave birth last night. Very good. Sneaker Pickers. Congrats. Thank you for no Edgar cut. SA Draymond to Lakers for sure. That was rough. Our biggest news, bully move for sure. And now they got to be teammates. So now Jordan Poole has to kind of recover from that whole situation, which it can take its toll on you physically, mentally, because it did look bad. Like it did look like that wasn't even like a Draymond like jab cross. That was just like a straight just straight up cross, just a boom, and just right in the jaw. And he had to have gotten knocked out. First, they said he did not get knocked out, and then now I'm hearing, or they showed it on the headlines, that he did get knocked out. So it did look like he got knocked out. Yeah, Devontae Adams, that was another story. We're pushing a cameraman. That cameraman's he's gonna take that to the very end. That boy's gonna be in full bandages, wheelchair, everything. Someone make a meme about Devontae being my death pile, pushing me, going back to take pics or new inventory. Yeah, now getting sued. Crazy. All right, let me bring this in. So the news for today, which we've seen it all over IG. Now, of course, headlines everywhere, YouTube videos everywhere. Nike announces new penalties for resellers. Penalties. Notice how not a single player came to break up. I thought that coach was going to do something. He just watched. He just watched it happen. So let's read this first. I actually do have that document, that service agreement from Nike. We'll talk about that too. First off, put it in the chat. How do you feel about this rule? How does it or what did you think about it initially? Now that you read it, what do you think about it now? So, with news of Nike Korea cracking down on resellers and making the rounds in recent weeks, the brand has made similar updates to its e-commerce terms of sale stateside. First spotted by Wall Street Journal, Nike's new terms of sale include updated language pertaining to resale and bot use. The policies, which have been in place for years, were revised this month to include harsher penalties for those that the brand determines purchase items with the intention of reselling. Nike now reserves the right to charge restocking fees. eBay should start doing that too. We got to start charging restocking fees. It's only fair. Impose purchase quantity limits, flat out refuse returns, and deny access to any of its stores. Will they deny Big Money Mo walking into any one of their stores? William Perry, what's up? Stevie D changes nothing. Move as normal. Just stop returning. Shh. That's very true too. We'll talk about that. Miles, my boy, there he is. RIP to bots. So the updated terms also extend Nike's right to reject or cancel orders. And so I guess previous terms pertaining to unusual or potentially fraudulent orders. But the new document specifically states that Nike can cancel those that are placed with bots. So this is their document that they had here that we could go over for their terms of sale. Last revision in October. I don't do returns, so I'm good. There we go. Facial recognition at each store entrance. So I knew, Yaroslav, I knew it was coming. The rules last year were starting to go that way, but the way B did say last year, Nike needed resellers. Select goods, please, Nike. I won't do it again, I swear. Danny, they will lose more stock because the resellers buy the most. We sit on inventory. Nike can't afford to. Let me go back up and let me see. RP to bots, that's Trackstar. Intramorph, if they really cared on getting rid of resellers, they'd produce larger amounts of the shoes to meet demand. I like that comment. Let me see. Nike says no resellers, then do it. Jordan shock drop. Limited pairs. Here's why I believe things won't change. Out of why now, right? Out of the last, I guess with the reselling really catching up, especially on Hypebeast reselling the last 5 to 6 years, and it's gotten more popular especially during 2020. Why now? I think it would have made more sense during 2020, during Last Dance, when things were really going up, everyone's selling shoes and wanting to become a sneaker reseller. And so that's what also makes this tough, is because with this terms of sale, is a manager going to judge you or discriminate you saying, well, you look like a reseller. You seem like you're going to resell shoes. I mean, how are they going to determine that? Now, if you're a regular, like let's say like a Big Money Mo who buys quite a bit, and you are buddies with the manager, let's say you know them, or maybe you become friends with the manager, networking comes into play. I highly doubt they're going to tell you, yeah, don't buy this amount of shoes, don't buy that amount of shoes. There's already rules in place, and they've gone back and forth with those rules. 10 per style, 5 per style. You have to leave the store, you have to come back in. When stores closed and reopened again, it was weird the way they had like new rules in. I remember when they had a rule where at the outlet, like you couldn't carry bags anymore. You can only whatever you could carry in your arms, and you can't place any boxes down. And I was like, that's super weird. Because and then, okay, well, what if I can carry a bunch of pairs and you can't limit me? You're not going to limit me one per that certain style as long as I can carry it. So they've been weird on rules, for the last 2 years since pandemic and everything that happened. And so now they're coming out with this, maybe because of the new Jordan 1s that are coming out too, which are going to be highly sought after. But even then, to change a whole thing for that still doesn't make sense. Yeah, exactly. Discrimination lawsuit. You can have, manager's going to come up to you and say, I think you're a reseller. Like if you only had 2 pairs in hand anyway, but even if you had 5 pairs, what have we said before? I'm a coach. I have a team. There's so many other things you could do. And especially if you go out of town, let's say like we do an Out Hustled, for an example, a store we're not even familiar with. What are they going to say? Like unless it's like big time or someone recognizes you and then they try to make a big deal out of it. But I think it's still going to be a mess at that point. I have 5 kids. There we go, essay. Let me see. Move to Adidas instead. Our store just told us this weekend, us thank you for buying our pre-days. We want them gone, says Chris. We can just start a woke campaign. It's wrong to resell shame. Intramorph. Let me see. Yaroslav Nike's all about image. William Perry. So they're going to jam Marcus Jordan up. Nike pretty much amped it all up to make it how it is, and now they don't like it. Which also is like, what are they gonna do about backdooring? What do they do about any of that? They say they're gonna stop bots. I highly doubt they're gonna stop bots. There's always gonna be people, they're gonna find their way around the system, whether it's in person or online, it's still gonna happen. And we also saw that, I think Unbreakable reposted it, that TJ Maxx, Ross looking to get more inventory from Nike now because they weren't hitting their goals, and there's a lot of excess inventory that just shoes haven't been selling. I think we've seen a lot of like Move to Zero creators, things like that. They've been kind of sitting at the outlets for quite a while now. I could definitely seen a lot of those shoes down the road. We're going to see more of them at Ross, more at Burlington. Maybe Marshalls will start coming back from all this. Let me go back up. Wear your Mario costume. No one will recognize you. 100%. Let me see. Recognize you. They won't have to recognize you. They'll have your name on a list. And once you go to check out, your card will be declined. Mark Brown. Stocks down, so they'll try to blame somebody. Yaroslav Nike tracks purchases, and they can indefinitely see who resellers or not, even if you guys create new accounts. So what do you do about Nike corporate reselling, which is a whole nother system, right? So I guess that's another thing too, right? If you don't create an account and you're paying cash, are they going to recognize you or not recognize you? Is that going to play a part? Oh, this guy's using cash. He's a reseller. Gonna get a, let me see, mustache and glasses to go incognito. It's like illegally downloading music, movies, etc. It's never gonna stop, says Miles. There you go, Vintage Profit, paying cash, which we just said. There are more workers at Ross, Marshalls, and Burlington talking to me about the value of shoes online and even selling them themselves. No, but that's going to create major roadblocks. So exactly, there's going to be different ways that they're going to get around it. Now, if there was a manager that's going to be strict about it, right? I don't want any reselling. No one's buying more than, I mean, I guess technically then you'd have to go like 2 per style, or you'd have to go strict on every rule. You better damn well make sure as that manager that all your managers and everyone is following that same rule, because another reseller catches another reseller buying 5-10 pairs. Now what? Now people are going to be calling Nike all the time. I mean, that's also going to get ridiculous. Well, they know this person, now they're letting these person buy stuff. I mean, that would be a mess. So I just think that they are going to be, probably with the outlets, I could see them just kind of going back on their same rules that they kind of already have done. Maybe less per style, things like that. But I don't see them going all in to be like everything you buy online, everything you go in store, banned forever. They would put in, unless they want to put in that work, but I don't see it. Let me see. At Burlington, I give them fake phone numbers. There you go, Vintage Profit. Mendes Fine says, I like that, Vintage Profit. What about the people that do buy online? You guys have been buying since, especially more since 2020. I think they've already been doing that, but other websites have been doing that as well. And of course, you try a different card, you try a different account, and you know, somehow, some way, you're still getting more shoes out of that. Maybe some sites are getting stricter than others. But for Nike, we've seen them cancel orders before. So that really hasn't been anything new either. Let me see. Employees are the first buyers on every store, which is kind of like Hustlebee's outlet, to where any retro, the people in store are already there, but the workers are already there. Morals aren't there for managers and organizations that resells. They all have a blind eye on who they choose to let through. Like I used to say too, when I worked at Toys R Us in college, and my manager, dude, the resellers. So at the time, like Nintendo Wii was really popular. People would resell the Wii locally. You'd buy it there, you know, I don't know how much extra on top, or sell it in a bundle. They would resell it. They would resell a lot of like the McFarlane sports figures, especially if there's like a variant, wrestling figures at the time. What else would they sell a lot of? Not really. I think also during the time where like Rock Band and all that came out, and it was like sold out at places. Well, my manager got hooked up big time, to the point to where like I think these resellers like hooked him up with a truck or something. I was like, damn, like even in the sneaker scene, I wouldn't be buying trucks out here. I don't know if they came together and hooked them up with a deal, or I don't know what happened, but yeah, manager didn't let us go through any of that kind of inventory when it came in. We'd have to unload it off the truck. You put it aside and you don't touch it. Let me see. It's more likely just for PR to appease people that are upset about not being able to cop for personals due to resellers. See, we're doing something about it. That's true too. Inchmore, if I could see that. A store manager at Shoe Palace mentioned that Nike was going to crack down, but how is that going to work if employees hold on to pairs for other resellers? Let me see. In all reality, there won't be much actual execution on it, so I don't see too many people super worried. All right, let me see. Next one. What do I have on here? Oh, any comments before we move on? That's our take on it, and that seems to be the chat's take. At least the comments I could read. that were on here on the side. Big Money Mo. There he is. You want to know what Big Money Mo's what does Mo think about Nike's new rule? So Mo, we were pretty much saying that we don't think this is going to stop anything at this point. So all right, people are asking what is Big Money Mo's opinion on new penalties. We'll see when he responds. He's a busy man. Now, let me go back up. Whoops. And how did we get all the way down on this list? On new releases this week. Mr. Root, anyone have access to new FedEx shipping yet? I don't have access yet. Anyone? Asked Mr. Root. Also, how do you feel about the new listing? We know Hustlebee talked about the new listing process on eBay. And how do you feel about that too? Some of you have probably already been using it, but now everyone's supposed to be using it. All right, so weekend releases. Yeah, that was the first one. Okay, weekend releases. Deladon, Be True. WNBA superstar Deladon celebrates with a Be True release. Big Money Mo, I think Nike trying to do a restock fee and about to give all the pairs to resellers online. There we go, Mo. Most comment. Next one, Dunk Low, Clark Atlanta University. More dunks. So colorway inspired by Clark Atlanta University in the Panthers team colors, two-tone gray, black, and red. Let me see. eBay's doing lives now, like whatnot. There you go, William Perry. I'm not a fan of the layout. It's messier to me. Yeah, it's kind of it's gonna get tough to get used to. So I was kind of like, I mean, it kind of, I don't know. They try to like simplify it, but really what they should do is kind of like simplify a lot of the details or like item specifics. Like, I don't think we need all of that. I think that would help more than anything. Let us speed through these listings. Just get like, what we really need, not all this extra stuff. Let me see. I'll go back up. We're doing a Nike a huge favor by reselling and creating a demand for shoes that might not otherwise sell well, which is also true. You do have those managers that do think they're resellers until some of them that do come back, like Stevie D said, walk of shame. You bring in over Yeezys that didn't sell, Jordan 7s that you thought were going to sell, and now you're trying to return them. That's what they hate the most. Let me see. It's a shoe eBay. Come on, people know what it is. eBay Poshman. I think for a live sale, you need to have a good social media following to sell off inventory quickly. Too legit. Okay, next. Undercover Nike Air Force One Low. 165. See, this is also what's hurting Nike right now. Are these prices? 165, which we already know too. I mean, come on now. It is Gore-Tex though. Gore-Tex upper. And here's the black one. White on the midsole and white and white for those. They should keep those undercover. There we go. Intramorph. Hitting the outlet. 165. Yeah, okay. Next, social status. Didn't these already come out? How many social status penny twos are there? $200. University Blue last month. The final colorway, Playground, will hit stores this Thursday in a stealthy black-based makeup. So there it is. Which really, it's a lighter blue with a changed logo. I'd rather just get an OG penny. OG penny too. Next, Billie Eilish, Air Force One High. And 180 for these. With the swoosh, 5 straps in here, fully laced. And let me see. So just like the mushroom colorway, the Sequoia pair is dressed in a tonal color blocking, while the look is elevated with 4 extra straps on the upper. So there we go. That's a no for me, dog. Josh Leva. Next, Air Force One Low, Bronx Origins. 40th anniversary celebration. Air Force One continues with the Bronx Origins makeup. So influence this shoe had on hip hop, which highlighted with the accompanied lace. So you know what? So okay, we get that there. Looks kind of like a carbon fiber looking thin swoosh. And a translucent, kind of clear sole. 180. Yeah, 180. And that'll be on Friday. All right, Jordan 4 women's Canyon Purple. $200 on Saturday, which we've seen they've already been out. Not in the US, but now the US, $200. So women's exclusive colorway is finally hitting retail. Premium purple suede upper, offset by its green hits. How do we feel? Some people might have already gotten a pair, just on StockX or Go or whatever. If you really wanted one, I mean, they've already been there for a good while. Let me see. Let me remove this. Fire Joker 4s. Let's check to see what they're even doing. Very nice. Canyon. Let me see. And right now they are. Man, looks like 8.5 women's 211, 9 women's 222. Yeah, you got to get to the bigger sizes. 13 women's 340, 12.5 women's 314, 282, and a 12 women. So that's 10.5 men's. You're looking at 282. Retails at 200. And let me see. I guess since, well, they've already been out, like I said, but not in the US. Man, with the state of the economy, most inventory is getting dropped in outlets, Ross, etc. in the future. SA. Need for the toe. They'll match my cactus plant flea market grimace toy. So who's been out here with the Happy Meals? Adult Happy Meals. Let me go back up. Very nice. Miles. Purple McDonald's character. Fire. Let me go back up. Let's see. Pass. Need for the toe. So that's where it's at right now. What else is trending? Most popular around you. Let's see what's going on here. Of course, the Coles release on the Tom Sachs. And we're at 136, 141, 154. What's retailing these? 110. I guess the same thing. You have to get the bigger sizes if you can. It's BT Hunter. Hit that like button. Appreciate that. I am paying $13 for a toy. Wiley. Pandas, of course. This Taxi, the Hustlebee one. Hey, Lightning McQueen. Croc still going strong. Dunklow, UCLA. Mids, lows. What's Patent Bread? What's going on with these right now? 8.5, 216. 9 at 211. 9.5, 214. Again, bigger sizes. But that's a huge difference. 9.5 at 214 to 13 at 316. Let me see. Adult Happy Meals make sense since most adults are overgrown children nowadays. Those cactus toys from McDonald's are selling for bread. Seen on the live today, guy was selling for $50 a piece and getting it. Oh man, they're all fake. Yaroslav. There we go. Don't sleep on the Lisa Frank Crocs. Retrospective. Yeah, those are doing well too. J Balvin's good price to cop. All right, here we go. Let's get this out of the way. Let's see some of the finds. After this, I am going live on Whatnot at 8. I'm doing a dollar auction on fitteds, and I'm giving away a bunch of fitteds. So if you want to join in for that, you can. And then Hustlebee should be back for next show. So if you're at SneakerCon Dallas, go say what's up to him. He should be walking around or Whatnot booth, or he's doing something, meeting the people. Boy loves to talk, so go find him. Okay, where did we leave off on these finds? Let me see where we're at. Where is this? Okay, stop screen. And we're trying again. And there we go. Okay, we knew exactly where we left off. There we go. We know where we left off. We talked about this last time. How could we mess that up? We can't. We won't. Okay, let's go back up. Actually, we did cover these. We covered this one, Win Horse, Zoom GT. Anybody else find these at Burlington? $60. Small sizes. BS No Time to Source, PT Hunter. Dookie on those. What was that? The off brown, as they would say. All right, so eBay Poshman. Tech Pack Fleece, $30. Retail $170. That's the same one at my Ross for $90. Crazy. And that one's a size medium. My Burlington has no Nike. Hustle Crow. Flipping Kicks. I think some of these might get some Play-Dohs in here. Ross Finds. 2 S's at the end. Fragment Shorts. 3rd pair found. So I don't know if this is recent or is a little bit older, but they were out there. So maybe if they're coming back, that's good. This one was a black pair. Hustle Crow, Adidas snowboarding boots, $60. Fear of God Nike pants at clearance outlet. There we go. Rory Matt. I did see that post. That was a good one. LA Gonzalez out here. $17. 4th of July baseball cleat size 10. Next. JT resells Ross Grand Opening. Pretty good. Kyrie's. Some of the golf. Some of also the college on the baseball. Vapor Max. And Golf 270 and more. Nice little cart full. Next. Let's go back up. LA Gonzalez again. We did talk about this one last time in the Force Savage on the Jordan sample. That one in a size 12. Up again. Mendes finds the Trout at 17. Hokas for 20 on a couple of pairs. Kyrie's and Curry's. And the Trout. Black and gold. Yeah, JT definitely a true hustler out there. Let me see. Hustle Crow. Look what's back at Ross. Store had like 10 pairs, $70. There we go. On the Polo. Hustle Crow, $400 on the Under Armour jacket, 3-in-1. Ross had it at $140. Rashard. So new Ross soft grand opening finds. Coach jacket at the store didn't have tags, so they priced it at $29. At the same Ross jacket or different Ross same jacket, $300. So this one on the Nike women's jacket, $400 retail, $35. And then I think that was this jacket, right? There we go. Yeah, $300. Crazy. And there's a Jordan one as well. I don't know what the price is on that one. Can't see. $24, $34. Hustle Crow, Burlington. $300 women's jackets are $100. Prices on expensive jackets up 100% this year. Hustle Crow. Yeah, they've been Burlington, which Hustlebee talked about this last time. Coat factory. Not even staying true to their name. These coats are pricey. Men's and women's. First, they're like a good, all right, cool. They're like 39. All right, they're going up. They're 59. Now they're like 99 is the lowest. 129 seems to be like the going rate right now on some of these men's Nike jackets. So Burlington, they're trying to make this money. But Ross are actually like really cheap still. Ross is for the people. Kyrie's Valentine's Day, $50. Flipping Kicks. This is pretty dope. Eagle starter jackets. And right now, undefeated Philly Eagles. I don't know what the price is, though, but that's dope. That vintage logo on there. Nice green and cream color. And there's like plenty of jackets, actually. There's like 4 of them. Appreciate that, Big Money Mo. Hair is money. Let me see. If they're name brand a Filipino, we'll buy it. Okay, next. LA Gonzalez, $15. Size 11. Man, they're going even lower now. Forget $16.99. Let's go with $14.99. And we're here for it. Randall Cunningham specials, nice. A Mile High Hustle, largest Vapor Max I've ever seen in the wild, a size 18. Did leave them behind, but grabbed the Air Max. I wonder if size 18 on Vapor Max, though, is kind of rare. Like, I wonder if that would actually sell better just because they are so huge. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a size 18, even at outlets or online, or see like an 18 in stock. So that'd be interesting. 11 and a half, $70, and the Air Max 90s, and also the 97s, also $70. Hey, good to see some swoosh. Snow boots, real deal thrifter on the Adidas. Sold a size 17 for $200. One day, says Chris. Air Max full bottoms, great money. Big people like Vapor Maxes too. Big sizes. Found a size 17 Vapor Max on my post. I tag you Southtown. All right. Maybe have we gotten up there yet? Let me see. Store on Sunday afternoon, $50 in the Kyries. People finding snow boots in Florida. Mendez, are snow boots selling? Shout out Mile High. Mitchell and this Iverson jersey came in today. There we go. Mile High. I mean, look at this Kobe's out here. Eddie, King of Finds. Kobe on a yard sale. That's wild. And look clean, too. Looks like the TB in green. Oh, Russell Wilson. Let's ride. $15 on the jersey. Seahawks, though. Not Broncos. But even if it was Broncos, there's only so much you can take. Broncos country. Let's ride. Hustle Crow. Pro Elite Track and Field. Good money. $17. Last one sold October 7, $230. Future. Oh, man. SA. Next one, eBay Poshman. Mistag on the docks. What looks like a Therma Fit. 180 retail on the running. $30. And a women's size 9 sold for $150. There we go, my boy Miles right here, 25 for men's. Small size, but can't pass him up at 25. Rossi going even cheaper to battle Burlington. on their pricey coats. Oh, Florida State on the cleats. KD's. Nike React on the Golf 25. More of the football. Oh, there was the one that we saw earlier, and the same Kyrie's as well. And 45, size 12. Duke KD's. Okay, let's go up. Let's see. Big Money Mo. The threes out here, 12s and more. Dunks. Everything. Paid $147 for the threes. Size 8, dunk low, magma orange, $91. On the taxis, $126. And more dunks. And Nike Refurb as well. The little Hustler Hacks colorway. On the Jordan 1 low. $42, dunk high. 35, man, 35 on the dunk low. $38.50. $70 on the Jordan 6. All right, next. Sneaker flip find. Been living at the discounters. Golf 270s. More golf and football. Kyrie's. Vapors 360 Elite. Hey. Bigger size though. 25. Oh, even the Ross with the escalator. 17. Okay, let's see. Broadway B. There we go. D Rose. Comps all over the place. Bigger sizes seem to be the play. I don't know what the price was though. And we've got Danny find of the day. Ladies, $13. These are the prices we know and love. Here we go. Comparable value, 53. That's actually pretty dope. So the KD Texas jersey, 25 on the Elite. Retail is at 120. Also got the Jordan and the Hoyas. Great quality on the Elites too, 25. I didn't even know Ross was getting some of these. And we also got, the same ones. 25 on the Kentucky as well. So I just found that one out there too. Crazy. There we go. Saytown Hustler Dolphins on the beanies. $17. Two of them. Yeah, insane dope on NCAA Rory Matt. I agree. I think they're clean. I think all three of them are clean, actually, for 25. Let me see. Oh, Astros. That's the nice sale right there. $286 on the jersey. This one was interesting. Richard. 90s Chicago Bulls champion warm-up shooting shirt randomly showed up at Burlington. How or why? $35 in a medium. That is crazy. And that's an old school champion and everything. That must have just gotten thrown and lost at some inventory, some warehouse somewhere. And then there it is for Richard to pick up. Let me see. This might have been a return and someone kept the item they purchased and put, oh, that makes more sense. Maybe they returned it. Someone returned it. That I could see. But I don't know why you would want to return this, though. Let me see. Try sneaker deals on the Dunkin' Donuts. There we go. $28 on the Puma. And there's the D Rose we talked about earlier. All the old new stock during pandemic. J-Duck Flips. $50 each. Also some of the golf, 25. Hustle Crow, insane last 2 days. Football, baseball, and others. There we go. Size 14, $17. And there's more of them as well on the baseball, football, and the golf. Hustle Crow. Might even got the gloves out here. And the Under Armour down on clearance. Let's see. Hustle Crow in the Puma jacket, $50. Dapper Fanatic. What did he find out there? Man, 120 in the retail. Levi's jackets. Whoop. The Kyrie low. That's interesting. 55. Oh, they and we looks like we got Satan Hustler again. Ohio State. Looks like Seahawks on there at Burlington. All right. Southtown. What's the big Vapor Max? Did we see it on here, or did we skip it? Because last week we saw this one with the empty, where they left the shell of the shoe most closet. All right. We are done on the find. So it looks like maybe Ross will be picking up on some of the clothing. Shoes have been more like the football, the golf, the baseball for now. So let's see, maybe like Mile High 97s or Air Max 90s. Let's see what comes up. Burlington's been a little weird. One of our Burlingtons just bone dry. Hard to even find a swoosh. Clothing and on shoes. So I don't know. We're going to see what happens, and they should be improving soon, we would think. But we'll find out. Hurricane slowed my inventory in my area. Danny, cleats and more cleats. Saw Neymar items, but left them behind. Sneaker pickers. So, yeah, a lot of outside factors that come into play. So, Braid's looking crispy. There you go. Thanks, Miles. This is like day 4, so they're kind of like getting unraveled on this side. No, this side right here. But it's trying. It's still intact. So, all right, we're done. I will be on Whatnot right now. We'll be doing some fitteds, and you choose size. So whatever, and I'll be giving away a bunch of Laker fitteds as well. All right, we'll talk to Hustleby when he gets in and see if he has any updates and anything he's learned in the last couple of days from conference and SneakerCon. Baker Brand, appreciate that. Hit that like button, guys, and I will see you. I'm going to see what I can do for Friday. It's been rough with baby stuff and appointments. Now that it's getting closer to crunch time, we got way more appointments, so I'm trying to get footage and something for editing, but it's been tough. And I know I'm going to get down to like a good break as well, because that needs to happen. All right, we'll see you guys. Go ahead and get it, and I'll see you either Friday or next Wednesday. See ya.